Hey everybody, it's Dr. Sam Robbins, and today I'm going to list the 3 worst foods that are bad for your prostate, and these foods are linked to prostate cancer in clinical studies. Additionally, they can cause prostate growth, these foods, which can cause urinary problems and also erectile issues. Now, at the end of today's video, I'll also give you 3 bonus popular foods that you should avoid because those foods are actually indirectly linked to prostate problems. And since, like you, I'm concerned about my prostate problems and my dad's prostate growth in his later years, I'll let you know what supplements I take, which also help promote healthy prostate function, improved testosterone levels, increased libido, and better erections. So if you're concerned about the future of prostate problems for yourself, especially if you already have prostate problems, then this is a must-watch topic for you. And I mention this because prostate cancer is the #1 leading cause of cancer in men. Surprisingly, skin cancer is ranked #2. Ironically, both of these 2 cancers have been shown to have a deficiency or low levels of vitamin D. However, I'll do that topic in a future video if you'd like. Let me know below in the comment section, and make sure you subscribe to this channel if you aren't already, and click that notification icon so you'll know when that video is released. Now, not all prostate problems are cancer, so keep that in mind. BPH, or benign prostatic hyperplasia, which means there's growth in the prostate gland causing problems with urination and erections. Now, this affects 50% of men over the age of 50 and 80% of men over the age of 65. Basically, this means that your prostate grows as you get older for a variety of reasons, but many times it's related to hormonal imbalances. That's right, hormonal imbalances are the problems. And the older man gets, right, the worse the hormones and the imbalances, and the bigger the prostate problems, which can potentially lead to prostate cancer. At the end of this video, I'll also show you how you can optimize your hormones to reduce the risk for prostate problems while also improving your muscle size and strength, your energy and mood, and yes, increasing your libido and producing harder, bigger erections. With that said, let's get started with the 3 worst foods for your prostate. Now, the first type of foods are beef, pork, and chicken, but let's first talk about red meat or beef. Now, the connection between prostate cancer and the consumption of mass-produced beef was established by the American Institute of Cancer Research more than 20 years ago. Now, beef that is produced by mass marketing, right, is basically raised on foods cows are not meant to eat, such as corn, grain, and soy. Remember, cows are supposed to eat grass, and foods such as grains, corn, and soy cause negative chemical and hormonal changes in the cows. Then, they add in all these additional problems such as hormones to make these cows grow bigger and fatter so they can sell more. Then they add in the antibiotics keep these cows alive because they're just unhealthy. And finally, how these animals are raised, confined, and all that stuff, and then how they're killed are all bad for the cows. And remember, it's not what you eat that's bad for you. It's really what you eat and what it ate is the real problem. All right. So these same, issues are also seen in mass-produced pork and chicken. So keep that in mind. You also want to avoid eating fake meat, such as, lunch meats and processed packaged meats. By the way, grass-fed beef and pasture-raised chicken don't seem to be associated with these same negative effects. So keep that in mind. Next food is dairy. Dairy is another big problem, which has also been associated with prostate problems. Remember, milk is for babies, and cow milk is for baby cows. And remember how earlier I mentioned all the problems with red meat and beef? Well, all these same problems and negative hormonal changes and chemical changes are even more focused in the milk. Now, one thing to know is that the studies focused on dairy from milk and the hard cheeses and ice cream. So yogurt apparently might be safer, and sheep yogurt is actually much better, which is what I have. Now, just keep something in mind. Both dairy and mass-produced meats have high saturated fats, which has also been linked to prostate problems. So remember, saturated fats are not good for your prostate. And then finally, we have alcohol. Now, alcohol is a big problem for the prostate. And just recently in 2022, there was a clinical study showing a strong link between alcohol consumption and the development of prostate cancer. The truth is, guys, alcohol is bad for everything. There's absolutely no benefit of alcohol for the body or mind. And yes, this includes all the BS statements about heart health and red wine and resveratrol, all right? It's all been proven to be false. Alcohol is a toxin. It's basically sugar and ethanol. Both are bad and accelerate aging. Now, those are the 3 worst foods that I mentioned. In 2 minutes, I'll also give you about 3 popular foods that you should also avoid because they can irritate the prostate and cause problems indirectly. However, all of these problems that are related to the prostate, as mentioned in the beginning of this video, are hormonal imbalances. This means lower testosterone levels, which causes muscle loss, loss of strength, low energy, low drive, low libido, and of course, erectile problems. This also means high estrogen levels, which causes man boobs or gynecomastia, depression and apathy, and just basically loss of drive, and also body fat growth, especially belly fat in men. And finally, another problem is the higher DHT levels, dihydrotestosterone, which is linked to hair loss and balding, excessive body hair growth, and yes, prostate enlargement. Listen, as we age, these hormonal balances only get worse because of just society and the foods we eat and all these different things. Just aging. Ironically, when you are young, right, in your teenage and 20s, right, you have none of these prostate problems, yet you have the opposite hormone levels. You have high testosterone levels, and you have normal low estrogen levels and normal DHT levels. This is why when you're younger, your prostate is healthy. You have more muscle, less body fat, higher libido, and just better erections. This is why I started using Alpha Viral over 20 years ago to help produce optimal hormonal balance, youthful hormonal balance, and also to help support healthy prostate function. And I love it because A, it comes with a 1-year guarantee, but more so, it's guaranteed results in 30 days where you get a full refund, plus you'll get an additional $100 cash back on top of it. That's right, 30 days results or full refund, plus you get additional $100 cash back. And I can make such a guarantee because I made it for myself, all right? I wanted the best, and it comes with 20 years of user proof from people just like you and myself and my dad. So you know you're going to get the results. You have nothing to lose or risk. So if you're interested, I put a direct link to Alpha Viral below on how it works, the ingredients, the customer reviews, and clinical studies. I've also added additional discount for my subscribers. Now, as promised, there are 3 other foods you should reduce because they are indirectly linked to prostate problems. Sugar is the first one. And this is because sugar increases insulin levels, which can cause tumor growth. Sugar is also inflammatory, which can irritate the prostate. So you want to reduce your sugar intake and simple carbohydrates. Now, there's nothing wrong with carbohydrates. Just stick to the natural forms found in such as whole grains and yams and fruits and vegetables. The next food is caffeine. And caffeine can be bad news for an enlarged prostate because it irritates the bladder and increases the urge to urinate frequently, especially at night. Now, there's 2 other problems with caffeine, and that's an increase in stress hormones such as cortisol, which is bad for all your hormones, especially testosterone. Remember, as stress hormones go up, testosterone levels come down. Now, caffeine and similar stimulants can also reduce sleep quality, depth, and duration, all of which are bad for your health and can cause cancer cells to grow. Remember, sleep is the time your body heals, all right? When we were younger, we slept better. When we were babies, we slept better. So you want to really focus on good quality deep sleep. And finally, we have spicy foods. Now, I love spicy foods, but as I gotten older, I can't eat them as much. Spicy foods can be a problem because they can aggravate symptoms such as frequent urination and the difficulty urinating. Also, these spicy foods can irritate the lining of the bladder, leading to further inflammation, which can worsen the symptoms. Spicy foods can also make urine more acidic, again, further irritating the prostate. So there you have it, all right, the 3 worst foods. Now, I know there's a lot to take in, so let me quickly summarize everything for you in this video. First of all, prostate cancer is the leading cause of death in men, so this is a big warning. Now, by the age of 50, 50% of men have prostate problems and growth, and by the age of 65, over 70% have prostate issues. Again, all bad. BPH, which stands for benign prostatic hyperplasia, means that the prostate grows as men age due to hormonal imbalances. That doesn't always mean that you're going to get prostate cancer, but you're going to have prostate growth as you get older. Now, your goal is to help optimize your hormones to those youthful levels, like in your 20s, and therefore that can produce healthy prostate function, sexual performance, and muscle mass. That's why I use Alpha Viral, which I put a link to below in the description area. Now, the three worst foods that I mentioned today are mass-produced meats such as beef, pork, and chicken. Dairy and alcohol are also not good for you, and you want to minimize the saturated fat consumption, so please read the food labels. Now, three other foods that you want to reduce are sugars, caffeine, and spicy foods. Now, listen, please take action today, all right? Don't just passively listen to me like most other people do and then go to the next video or topic, all right? Just take action. Prostate problems can easily be avoided and certainly reduced. However, the sooner you start, the better. And that means today, right now. Watch this video if you have to. Again, take action. As always, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I wish you a very happy and healthy day.